your essential guide wherever you're heading, every weekend on BBC World News.
The Travel Show, sponsored by Turkish Airlines.
This is BBC World News. I'm Lucy Hockings. Our top stories. UNICEF says the COVID pandemic is the worst global crisis in the organisation's 75-year history. Poverty has increased dramatically. Education is at crisis point, with school closures for hundreds of millions of children. The head of UNICEF has issued a stark warning.
Now that so many children are dropping into poverty, it's going to be very hard to bring them back. Simply, we're going to have to think of new and creative ways to do that.
Former tech billionaire Elizabeth Holmes, founder of the health company Theranos, is found guilty of fraud over her failed blood testing technology. A civil lawsuit against Prince Andrew alleging sexual assault reaches a critical stage at a court in New York. World tennis number one Novak Djokovic says he will compete in the Australian Open after being granted a medical exemption to strict COVID vaccination rules. Hello and welcome. The UN's Agency for Children, UNICEF, says COVID-19 is the worst global crisis in the organisation's 75-year history. It's estimated 100 million more children are now living in some form of poverty because of the pandemic. And in a best-case scenario, a recovery to pre-COVID child poverty rates could take at least 7 years.